the streets of London property news, and let's just jump straight into today's article. It's a musician celebrity couple, and the article starts off with Beyonce and Jay-Z to splash out on a 58-acre Cotswold estate in the latest celebrity move to UK countryside. Wow, I think that's quite big news. Jay-Z and Beyonce moving to the UK, and just on the outskirts of London. I think that the UK has seen quite a lot of influx from the US, especially since the start of Donald Trump's presidency. Anyway, let's read on. Music power couple reportedly close to sealing multi-million-pound deal for land near Wigginton, joining growing list of US stars buying homes in rural Oxfordshire. Beyonce and Jay-Z are reported in the final stages of securing a 58-acre plot in the Cotswolds, where they plan to build a sprawling countryside retreat. The superstar couple, who already own multi-million-pound homes in Los Angeles and the Hamptons, are said to have obtained planning permission for the site near Wigginton, according to the Times. That's a little bit confusing, that one. But it says the superstar couple are close to obtaining planning permission, but then previously it said they're close to sealing a multi-million-pound deal. So have they bought it or have they not bought it? And they're now trying to go for planning permission, and then subject to planning they might exchange and complete. I don't know what's going on. Put it into the comments below. Let me know what you think. Let's carry on. If the deal goes through, the purchase will place them amongst the growing list of celebrity homeowners in Oxfordshire's most exclusive enclaves, where neighbours already include David and Victoria Beckham, I didn't know that, and Ellen DeGeneres. The area has become a magnet for global stars, with Taylor Swift, and Travis Kelce staying in a 3.3 million Great Tube property during the European leg of her Eras tour last summer. Okay, so we can see even Taylor Swift's had a stint there, which is quite interesting. Whilst Trump's Vice President J.D. Vance chose the Cotswolds as a holiday destination for him, his wife, Usher, and their 3 young children, the US Vice President stayed in an 18th century. They love the history here. The US Vice President stayed in an 18th century manor house owned by Johnny and Pippa Hornby, which cost a reported £8,000 per week. Not bad. The house is in nearby Diddley Squat, the farm and pub. Diddley Squat, the farm and pub owned by Jeremy Clarkson. Okay, so Jeremy from Top Gear has got a pub there. It's got history, and it's close to Oxford University, which is world renowned. Let's carry on. However, not everyone is impressed, I wouldn't expect them to be, with the Grammy-winning couple potential arrival into town. It's gonna give you capital appreciation, and you might see more stars wanting to move there. So if you're an owner there, I would welcome it and embrace it. Longtime Wigginton resident Jerry Barago, 77, told the Times, "I don't give a flying toss." Oh my gosh. Is that how they carry on in Oxford? Before adding that his wife had seen the pair drop into Burford Garden Centre in their, would you believe it, Range Rover. Property insiders have labelled the Cotswolds the UK's answer to the Hamptons. No, I think we've got a lot more class than the Hamptons. I think we're a little bit more real in Oxford. In the Hamptons, everyone's just very stiff and proper. In Oxford, it's a little bit more refined, and yet it's real. Let's carry on. With its combination of discreet country living and proximity to private members' clubs like Soho Farmhouse and Estelle Manor. It continues. Dalesford's farm organic produce has also become a staple for the so-called Chipping Norton set of high-profile residents. I think organic is not too bad. So it's not just for the rich and famous. It's about a healthy mind and a healthy body. If you can, Go organic. The land was originally listed with a 7.5 million guide price. Is that all? 7.5 compared to some of the prices that you hear in the US and some of the properties in London? It sounds like a steal. Property consultant Owain Jones told the outlet it is likely to be worth upwards of £18 million once a planned 7-bedroom, 9-bathroom mansion overlooking a lake is complete. Now, planning permission or value add stage 1 is getting planning permission. And as soon as they get planning permission, this article is saying that it's going to be jumping from 7.5 without planning. And once it gets planning without doing any work, the price is going to jump to £18 million. So this is a strategy that sometimes people can use. Let's just hope that the famous couple end up building and living as opposed to just flipping this on as a planning approval contract. Reports claim the couple even flew in by helicopter, how else would they do it, during the London stop of her Cowboy Carter World Tour earlier this summer to view the site. They must have loved it. So that's it. Jay-Z and Beyonce look like they're moving to the UK, or they're going to have a home here. Oxfordshire, Cotswolds, it's going to be a big estate. And we have seen an influx of US money coming into central London and areas like Notting Hill, Kensington, Chelsea and Fulham, and it continues to do so. London's a great place. The UK is amazing for foreign investors. If you've got any views, do put them into the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching The Streets of London, and I'll see you soon. Take care. My name's Monty. Bye.